Hello, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Caffeinated Content. Happy New Year to you. If I haven't said that already, this is where we talk about great business ideas over that hot cup of coffee. And I'm enjoying my coffee right now. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about LinkedIn in 3 basic steps. Now, LinkedIn, I believe, since Microsoft acquired it, has really grown in sophistication and, more importantly, in usage by people. And that's really what we want social media to do for us. We want it to connect with us, other individuals. And the great thing about LinkedIn is it's all about business. Particularly if you're B2B, this is the platform you should be on. This is the one you should be focusing on. So if you're looking to how to expand your network through business and specific content contacts, which I'm going to show you, then LinkedIn is where you need to be. So first of all, make sure that your profile really gives a great description. If you need help with this, either go to YouTube and look up videos on how to create a really killer profile, or you can reach out to me for some help. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is you got to step up your game in terms of creating content. And now if you can't create content like I'm doing here, you can at least grab some positive quotes, some memes that are business related to your industry, or maybe some articles that you feel your audience would enjoy. But you need to get into people's feeds, and the best way to get seen in their feeds is to push out content. I recommend at least 2 to 3 times a day. I recommend in the morning and later in the afternoon when people tend to be more active on LinkedIn. So that's step number 2, is you just got to up your activity level so that when you do get people to connect with you, you're in their feed when they're there, okay? So maybe 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But get some activity going. You can't just, it's social media. It's not stagnant media. Social media, you're communicating, you're commenting, right? You've got to engage. And then number 3, what you want to do is you want to grow your base. Now, I'm going to give you some tips on how to grow your connections. You want to automate this because doing it one by one just takes too long. So number 1 is you want to get the premium membership within LinkedIn, and that is, I believe, about $79 a month. Okay, well worth it, because it's going to open the door for some other apps. In total, you're going to spend anywhere from $150 to about $175 a month on your LinkedIn marketing. So the first $80 is going to be paid to LinkedIn just to get the premium service, which is going to open up how you can connect to very specific industries. So if you're a mortgage broker and you want to connect only to realtors, there's a way to do that, okay? So, and I won't go into details right now, but basically when you get your LinkedIn Gold little seal and you pay the $80, you can go in and start looking for specific people. They have fields that you can fill out going, I want realtors, I want them in Nevada, and I want, realtors that have more than 10 people in their office, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm not going to describe all this, but it allows you to really narrow down who you want to talk to. In addition to that, let's say I want to connect with realtors in the Las Vegas area. So I type in realtors, Las Vegas, and all the demographics, and I find that there's 5,000 people on LinkedIn that are realtors. Now, interestingly enough, they'll give me a URL that will basically import that entire database. Okay, so when I add those demographics, it'll give me this really long URL, which is those 5,000 realtors. Now I get my other service called Lead Connect. Okay, and I'm going to bring this up on my computer. I'm not showing you on the screen, but I just want to refer to it. Okay, so Lead Connect is a Chrome extension, and it allows you to take that URL, for example, of those 5,000 realtors, and then send out an invite as well as follow-up communications on an automated basis. And it can do between 60 to 100 automatic invitations per day. And the invitation can just say, hey, I'm a mortgage broker in Las Vegas. I'm looking to connect with more realtors. Okay? So it'll send out no more than 60 to 100 per day. I'm finding that about 25% of the people will accept your invitation. So if you send out 100, you're going to make about 25 new connections per day. Now, this Chrome extension called Lead Connect, you can also install automated messages that can be sent, every 2 days, every 3 days, every 7 days, whatever. You can determine the time frame. I pick about every 3 days, and you can have up to 10 messages. So now what you have is Lead Connect is now putting an automated drip campaign to the people that accept your invitation. Pretty cool. Now, I don't suggest that you put really long messages. It gets a little spammy. I put very short messages, and the message is always, hey, let's get on a call if you're interested on this. Because I want to take those connections online and I want to take it offline, meaning I want to either meet them in person as a mortgage broker. I'd like to have lunch with these realtors. I'd like to, maybe set up a Skype call with these realtors. I want to now create an opportunity for business. So imagine if you could connect with 15, 20, 25 new people per day through this automated system, have really good content being distributed, messages being sent through InMail, and guess what? You're now creating more opportunities. I do about 60 per day, and I'm getting about 2 to 3 leads a week on this for myself. Now, I'm just beginning this. I've done this for maybe about a month. It is creating new opportunities for me. It is building my sales funnel. But over time, I'll, reiterate, perfect the process, find out what messages people tend to respond to more, and tweak those. But if you're somebody that's going, man, I really need to expand my network in business, I really need to reach out, I'm telling you, if you do it right, LinkedIn is a powerful way for you to connect to a lot of. So this is what I suggest we do. You just start fiddling around with this. Sign up for the premium service with LinkedIn, and then let's connect, you and I, to figure out a game plan of what content you should be sharing or creating, even better yet, as well as how to use these automated systems to get your branded message, your brand, your content in front of more eyeballs. Look, if you put your brand in front of more people, specifically targeted audiences that you really want to reach, you're going to create more opportunities. Okay, this is Edwin Dearborn, author of Power Branding Secrets. You make it a great day. We'll talk soon.